starting out the morning in Duxbury, Massachusetts. We're back on site at our construction project, just checking in on our electrical team to see how the Ethernet poles have gone, talking to some of the contractors about next steps, putting in conduit, kind of putting the infrastructure and laying that in place before we go ahead and the walls are closed up, installations installed, and we can begin the nitty-gritty pieces of our project. A walkthrough? Any issues or?
No issues. The main thing is just final camera locations, so I don't drill through the building in places where we don't want them. So we can start right here if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. Get the floor plans. We can walk through them.
Yes. A very tiny version of the floor plan. So all the interior cameras, they don't really matter now. I get them.
Yeah, once the grid's in, then we can start talking about that. And honestly, we have a massive supply chain issue. Cameras are like all out of stock. We ordered all the outdoor ones.
Yep.
The interior ones are out.
Okay.
For like the foreseeable future.
Oh boy.
So we may have some challenges.
Yep.
But yeah, let's. You want to start in this corner and just work this way?
Yeah, sure. But
yeah, I think
not needed. I was just thinking
the poles I believe are going to be black.
Okay.
And these cameras are white, so we have to do some custom coloring for it. But I know you spoke with Nick yesterday or earlier last week, and you guys are going to throw your conduit in once they trench, and then if we pull an extra cable into some kind of enclosure, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
But we can take a peek at that.
All right. And then I was talking to him about that over here. So
the actual trenching?
So he's coming out of this corner here. But he's also got like 6 or 7 AC units.
Yeah, all the condensers. And
I don't know if maybe, trying to think of the best way to do it, because this is all insulated, pretty much enclosed in there right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to try and come out of the existing part of the building and then join in with this trench and run the stuff out, or if I want to try and get something here like today or tomorrow with a coil on it.
This has insulation in it?
Yeah. Yeah, they showed up with like 15 guys the other day and kind of took the site over.
Okay.
So his trench for outdoor lighting is coming right out of here and going off.
Are all these for the condensers?
Yeah, so it's pretty much, he has that trough going up there, and then all the condenser stuff's going to come out, so all the units are probably going to be right in this area too.
I mean, so you're thinking, okay, and this is all spray foam?
It's not spray foam, luckily.
Oh, it's not?
No,
okay.
It's regular insulation. So I don't know.
I mean, if you wanted to pull, you tell me what you think. If you wanted to pull 2 Cat 6, I know there's pathing on this back side of the nurse's station up here. It comes down.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah, I'll get all those poked out today.
Okay.
Get all the other stuff run, and then be looking good.
Okay. So you guys are planning to be out of here like Tuesday? Or tomorrow, rather?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Because I think they're going to start sheetrocking the upstairs tomorrow morning. He said it's probably going to be 3 days and everything's going to be done.
Are they going to bring another 15 guys? Like,
that's what I asked.
They're probably going to do that, yeah.
So that's what I figured. I want to be done running cables, everything where they want to be pretty much today. Okay. And then if I need to come back tomorrow morning just to run through everything and double check, I will. But
cool. Did you drop it into the IDF yet or NDF?
So I haven't yet.
Okay,
that was my other question. Yeah. If I can cut some holes in that ceiling and get them in there.
I'm going to take a peek right now. Dan's here.
Okay.
So we'll take a little peek. I'll check in with you before I take off.
Yeah, because I think basically after tomorrow that attic space is going to be non-accessible until they either cut a hatch in the existing spot or
yeah, because they're going to close it off.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So, all right.
Cool. Thank you, dude.
No problem.
Check in with you.
Yeah. Cool.
So we've clearly made progress. Installation's in. All of our cables have been pulled on the second floor. Our team's downstairs finishing up and pulling the remainder of the cable. In total, there's 2 phases to this project. This is phase 1. It's an addition to remodel to their existing space, and then phase 2 is refurbishing their current space, some demo. Overall, it's about 140 drops. A drop is just a single Ethernet cable to a variety of locations. Some of them are access points. Some of them are in walls. Some go to security cameras and other equipment around the facility. But it's good to see that we're making solid progress. Cool. Anytime we're doing installs, it's great to see awesome service loops. Cool. Well, let's get out of here. We're going to head to Plymouth and have a couple meetings and see what the rest of the day has in store for us. Past me. Headed to Duxbury for a quick construction meeting. We have a weekly meeting in Duxbury just to make sure the project's going as planned and everyone knows what we're doing. We know what all the other contractors are doing on site. And then pretty low key, just some internal meetings. So we'll see how the day evolves. So we just arrived in Duxbury again. So we're back here to do our weekly construction meeting, and everything's going as planned, which is nice. Our Ethernet's almost all pulled through the facility, and we're just tidying that up. So we're going to the meeting. I'll talk to you soon. All the installation that went in real quick. Yeah, you guys. And I was like, other guys right now. So we're just doing like a final inspection of the rough that our cabling team did. All in all, it was a pretty straightforward job. It took 3 days just to get everything in. It's about 140 drops total. So a bunch of work. Fortunately, the electrical team we're working with, that's with the general contractor, pulled a lot of SPERF tube, made our pathing pretty straightforward, which was nice. But we're just going to take a peek just to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be and just do a sanity check. You going, Nick?
I might be older than you, but no, guarantee that's not the case. I used to know for sure when you were young, you knew you were the young guy. Now I'm like, don't know anymore where I land. Somewhere in the middle of everybody.
Cool. We're in good shape. Great shape.
Beyond the right.
Cool. So the roof looks good. We're gonna get out of here and go right back down to Plymouth. I'm disappointed. It's not our guy. Last week we came to the drive-thru. The person who gave us our coffees asked what we were filming for, and I said, "Oh, we do a weekly vlog, and you should follow along." And bummed out, he's not here this week. Womp womp. We're super focused on improving the customer experience for all of our clients, and we're building these like VIP swag packs for all the stakeholders and decision makers for all of our clients. Part of that are these beautiful custom Yeti cups or tumblers. We got them white, and then for our team, as a thank you for all of their hard work, we got these nice black Yeti tumblers. So we're building these VIP swag packs to really show our appreciation for the clients and those that we work with on those teams, just to try to give back. You know, we do some really great work for them. They're really great partners for us, and what better way than to show appreciation and give them some sweet DTG swag.
What do they call it? The boomerangs, where it's like a short video where it just goes like...
Yeah, it goes back and forth.
Yeah, you're going to do that with this and send it to Jeff and Dale. For sure.
We love that. It's probably both of them. You remember that? Mike, you remember that? He walked in with a stroller. He walked in with a stroller, and I just saw it in my corner. I was like, what is this? And it was also just as expensive. It was like $8 a pack.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean, we had our own staircase, 2 bathrooms, a kitchen.
Yeah, it's just fun.
It's just more space. Like, there would be the ability to escape from noise. No offense. Like, if you wanted to go downstairs and like hop in the conference room to like chill, or like, you know, chill on some of the couches downstairs, would be fine. Versus upstairs where like all the noise will be. Right.
Would we set up like any sort of... Sorry, this is...
No.
spiraling.
Yeah.
Would we set up any sort of like hot desk thing with like a pre-made setup almost?
Maybe. I haven't encountered for it. It would be more of like open desk space. There may be some like hot desks, but not. There would be like a private conference room you could like duck into and like meet. We'd have a dedicated lab, an engineering office, conference room, maybe room for a ping pong table or air hockey table, and then just like 10 people upstairs, 2 separate offices. Yeah.
Yoga studio.
Could do outdoor yoga. Yeah, but it's cool. It's right next to Mayflower Brewing Company too, and they do like beer gardens in the summer, which is pretty cool.
That's it's a cool spot.
And then walking distance to all the places we go to lunch.
Right next to T-Bell, baby.
It's literally you can walk like T-Bell is like the post office.
You can
It's
see it
all
from
part of the plan.
Yeah.
Whip down on my longboard.
All right, guys, I'm out of here for lunch. I'll be back in.
Corey, I placed the order.
30.
It's on my name.
What is the expected pickup time?
12:10.
Okay. All right, I'll see you guys.
It's one.
1:45.
He just has to stay there.
It sits between that, and it gives you a little more control. So it gives you a few more buttons, levers, and knobs to turn to kind of tighten that control of what gets passed through. you know, if there are emails that are potentially suspicious, it'll quarantine them and provide the users with, or your staff with, a digest of what that looks like, or what messages were caught in the quarantine. That gets sent out daily or every couple of hours, depending on what your tolerance is. But that's more of a technical control you can put in place. And like I said, the alternative is more of a people-oriented control, which is training your team to make sure that they're up to speed on what the current risks that are out there. And then there's also like other measures of mitigation, things you can put in place. Like I mentioned, antivirus or EDR. Those are definitely more reactive, where if someone does click on a link, these solutions will pick up anything malicious that's opened or potentially trying to attempt it to run on your device or workstation. And then the ultimate kind of reactive piece is to get cybersecurity insurance or liability insurance. So in the event there is a breach, there's some kind of financial limitation on what kind of damages would happen to the organization. Forensics efforts, those are quite expensive if you ever have to go under that, and any kind of like notification. Where you guys are in real estate, there aren't any really compliance or regulatory requirements that you have to comply with, other than just having basic cybersecurity. So you have that for your advantage. You don't have to abide by HIPAA or any kind of like NIST.
What do we get? That's a good question.
I know what those two
boxes
boxes are.
Those two boxes.
I know what those two boxes are. Oh wait, what?
What his?
One is.
Oh, you bought them here? Oh, baby.
Here, this one's yours.
Oh, wow.
This one's ours.
This one?
This will check you. You get the bag one.
The bag one? It's like a double opening flash pack. Oh man, mine looks good.
Gosh.
Why did mine come in a box?
Ooh, that looks fancy, boys.
Oh man.
This is the same exact thing?
Same exact thing. This was supposed to come tomorrow.
Yeah, but I ordered before him.
Oh my goodness.
That's the stuff. Oh, there's more than 6 bags here, dude.
Yeah, there's like 10.
Oh man.
I thought it was 6
Watch with
bags.
high shoes.
You ready for this, Corey? Look at this.
Yo.
Dang.
We've got the provisions, boys.
Yeah.
We have secured the bag. Yeah.
So you guys are gonna open like
One a day or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta stagger them.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm ripping them all open.
Are any of these the like Japanese?
Oh yeah.
Four Japanese, 6 are American.
Nice.
Yeah,
These are the cool ones. So there's the one
How
that
many are in
has-
one? Oh, that's a good amount.
What do you think, Corey?
Melon,
What's your
mango,
favorite
banana.
flavor? Let's lay them out. Let's lay them out on this table and take a look.
Thank you.
It's gonna be the high chew table now. Our team has they fiend for candy, and high chews are the latest fad. So yeah,
They slap.
Oh god.
Alright.
That's the layout.
gosh. Which one goes first? Wow. Are they all the same size?
I think they're roughly different sizes. Some of them are bigger bags with bigger juice. Sweet.
Wow. Okay, sure. Hot, medium coffee, 1 sugar, extra cream. Regardless if it's hot or iced, it's just the same all around. No flavors, just straight. Tacos. Huge fan of tacos. Any kind of taco, love them. I actually don't have a favorite song. I listen to just a variety of music, and it just changes day to day. I have no idea what the songs names are. I have no idea what the lyrics are. All I care about is just a good beat. So I'm pretty binary when it comes to music. It's just, if it has a decent beat, I like it. Have grit. Be willing to outwork other people or all of your competitors. That's the only way to win. Trust your gut and have convictions in your decisions. Just too many inputs leads to analysis paralysis. You can't make movement if you're overthinking decisions. Sometimes you just need to move and just operate. Helping people. That sounds like cliche and, you know, like, oh, kumbaya, but like truly like helping people is something that really excites me. A lot of ways, but I would say, and the root of it all is just about solving problems. But in order to really solve a problem, you have to do some solid listening. So being there for people, being empathetic to the situation or problems they're experiencing, and then, you know, if there's an opportunity to help them and they are willing and accepting of help, perfect. And if not, then, you know, it is what it is. I'm excited to see how, you know, if I had a periscope or a, you know, some kind of lens into the future, I would love to see where we are in 5 years. You know, we have a really strong growth plan and a really deep pipeline of new clients and companies that we're potentially going to be doing work for. I would just love to see where we are if I had, you know, a few second peer into where we were. That'd be really interesting. But love to have a bunch more great team members, a lot more great clients, more complex situations and things to deal with. I feel like that's where we thrive, is in the complexity, and then there's the being able to quickly adapt to new scenarios, changing requirements, whatever it may be. Oh, good question, good question. So we're unboxing our new wireless testing equipment by a company named Ekahau.
Okay. Okay.
Amazing.
Gotcha.
Even better.
Do you mind if I take a peek just in this email, or is there anything like super sensitive? Okay, appreciate it.
Excellent.
It told me that it was attached as a OneDrive attachment. I think that is an option.
See, this is a company that gets how to make good instruction manuals. So this device is the Ekahau Hotspot. Basically, it's a device that allows us to walk around a space and gain insight into the available access points that are around, which, you know, we can simulate how an iPhone would roam between different access points, or a MacBook Pro, or a Microsoft Surface. Saves us a boatload of time with doing some of our on-site analysis when we do some wireless design. So I know the engineering team is incredibly excited to begin using this. This is one of 3 pieces. There's another software suite that goes along with this. This is the physical piece. This is quite expensive. This solution itself was about $15,000. So it's a solid investment into our wireless design, and will really ensure that we can roll out some sick setups going forward. Take the lead on that and help you navigate and come to you with like, well, here's the best solution for this based on your use case. We would be working to develop a long-term IT strategy and budget so that, you know, you from managing or your team managing the books, I believe it's Andy. Yeah, so, you know, she would be, you know, we would be working with her to outline, you know, what's your burn or spend for technology, you know, as you guys grow, so you can get to a place where it's, you know, when you add an employee, you know that when you add in an engineering employee, it's a $4,000 charge based on their equipment, software, etc. And then we would kind of like line all that out. So for Annie's perspective, she can kind of itemize that, you know, report back to investors, etc. And then we would be building just an IT roadmap that we'd be executing against throughout the whole year. So, you know, putting systems in place, whether it's SSO or getting SolidWorks in place, the network build out would be a project we would execute on, the conference room build out, stuff of that sort. Thanks so much for tuning in to DTG Weekly 002. If you could, please like and subscribe our video. It'll help us be found on the YouTube algorithm. We had a really great week. We had some fun in the office. We were in Duxbury following up on our construction project we're working on. We had a few other great proposal meetings. And please continue to follow along as we release these every Sunday at noon. Thanks so much.